There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from grace. Keep your eyes on the stars. Stars, Les Miserables. 29th of April. Watch the stars in their courses and imagine yourself running alongside them. Think constantly on the changes of the elements into each other, for such thoughts wash away the dust of earthly life. Marcus Aurelius.
Wow.
Many ways that we could take this, but I think one thing to think about today is obviously the North Star, keeping an eye on the stars. Like you've got these goals in place. It's probably like taking a moment to smell the roses, and it's a quote. I'll give it to Alex Hormozy. I don't know if it's come from somewhere else. Everything's a remix, but you've already achieved goals that you said would make you happy. And I think that gratitude in the salesperson's toolbox is something that kind of gets missed a lot. Everybody's always on to the next call, on to the next deal, on to the next contract, whatever it may be. But I think that definitely as you're working your way through the year, you're hitting milestones. Even if you're not hitting target, taking a moment to reflect on who you are, what you're doing, how far you've come in life. And then also like just having that gratitude to say, well, I'm in a job, I've got a company, I've got an opportunity to grow, I've got all of these resources. We are the luckiest generation so far. Like when we think about how much power we've got, you think in your pocket you've got a mobile phone that you can have access to Marcus Aurelius at any moment that you want. You could use AI to ask him questions. Like just having that gratitude. But actually, we just spend our time watching videos of dogs doing burpees.
What do you think about dogs?
They're all right.
So it's interesting, isn't it? The human experience, as wonderful as it is, one of the biggest blessings and the biggest cons is thought, the ability to think. Because Seneca's got this great thing where he talks about a wild beast in the wilderness. It sees a predator and it gets anxiety about the predator, and the anxiety makes it run away. And then when it's safe again, it just carries on grazing and doing what it was doing. It goes straight back to just being in a relaxed mode. Human beings, what happens is the thought arises with the emotion. So the anxiety comes, you're away from the anxiety causing thing, and the thought's just still there, just repeating things and getting it on a loop. And I think about that when you're talking about being grateful. Often the loop is just not playing the gratitude track. But as soon as it does, you go, I actually, on my drive home from Bournemouth, you've done it a few times with me, haven't you, back to my house, and you come over all these nice hills, and there's a very sudden feeling of like, there's all like the rolling countryside and you're back home. And on a Friday, there's usually a feeling of like gratitude for my wife or my kids, or just getting to do the job that we do, and like it affording you the ability to just have this drive.
Yeah.
Just reminding yourself of those things is a lovely thing to send to you in the here and now, because it's not that you have to do it, it's that you get to do it.
It's so good. And the reframe there is powerful. And sales is hard. It's filled with rejection. But actually, if you were to paint that out, and especially if you sat down with Marcus Aurelius and said, in thousands of years' time, you're going to sit down and you're going to use a phone and you can just communicate with people all over the world, have conversations with them about their business, what they're up to, how they're struggling, and you can work with anybody, anywhere.
You'd have been killed.
If
you told him that, you'd have thought, what?
Bullet to the brain. But that's it. Like, it's not for everybody. Sales isn't. But, like, some people don't want to communicate with people. But actually, that's part of the thing that keeps the world spinning, the fact that you get to just have that ability to reach out to anybody. Yeah. Like, it's so easy in this generation to get hold of the CEO of Hawkins Bazaar. They have gone into liquidation, and I'm 3% responsible for that. But that's a story for another day. I've been Jack Frimston.
I've been Zach Thompson.
Remember, you will die.
Why was that invited to steak night?